This is North Broadway. As you guys can see, there is someone coming into the stretcher and being placed in the ambulance at this moment. Why, this is not a crime scene, my brother. This is a motor vehicle accident right here. The officer, right here, the police officer is asking me to move back, even though this is not a crime scene at this moment. So I'm in somebody's property, private property.
Up to the corner, please.
Okay. So as long as I'm in somebody's property.
Whose property is it?
This is his, not yours.
You guys have your ID? You live here? Yeah. You said you lived in the other house, too.
So the officers are trying to help the... I'm okay to be here, right? I'm okay, right? Thank you. Wow. As you guys can see, the car is inside a house, inside somebody's house. As you guys can see, right there, it seems like the car hit that barrier and flew over into the house. La gente que habla español preguntando qué está pasando, un accidente de carro, otra persona viene ahorita. So North Broadway here at 693, more or less, it's close to the public. The officers are kind of working, asking questions, investigating, and the car still down there inside somebody's living room, or what appears to be the living room. Detectives are just arriving. The sergeant is there. The police officers are working.
Yes. We heard it. We were right there in the car, but we didn't see the actual if she's killed, because she seemed like she come this way, hit somebody. See the shoes? That's the person's shoes they hit.
She hit somebody?
Yeah. See the shoes there?
Yeah, I see.
And the body is over the other wall.
The who?
The body.
That is a person deceased there?
Yeah. It's on the floor.
Oh.
Like, you guys do me a favor, moving the crime
Yeah.
scene back.
You got it.
They said,
You
they
got
said
it.
right
Take it up to
here
the
is
corner.
good.
You got it. You
We're
got
gonna
it.
take it up to the corner. Do you live here?
Yeah.
Where do you live?
Down there right there.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, yeah. You got it.
Most likely there or in camera or whatever might have.
All right, cool.
Yeah, you got it, officer.
Thank you. Go ahead.
The
We're
officer.
going back up to the corner.
The officer is telling me they're expanding the scene because there appears to be somebody deceased there.
Go ahead and walk.
Give me one second. Okay? Do you guys see those shoes there? It seems like the vehicle hit somebody, and I am told that the person is on the other side. Yeah, I'm gonna go to the other side. No, to the other side.
Either way, you gotta walk back.
Well, the lady told me that I can be on her property.
What is it?
That person.
Yeah. Yeah, so what most likely would have happened is the car swerved from this side, right? So there's probably like a person walking on the sidewalk.
Yeah, the shoe's
and
all over there.
The shoe, yeah. It flew by to that edge while the car hit the thing. And the person landed on the other side of the house and the car is inside the house, yeah.
How fast?
No, that's what I'm thinking too. How fast would you have been going for you to lose control on this
And
road?
fly over
Exactly,
to the other
yeah.
side.
And you just killed the person. You know what I'm saying? The person that drove the car survived. That's crazy.
She's the one in here.
Yeah.
The lady.
Yeah. That's crazy.
So let me tell you more or less what I'm gathering. This car, the one that's inside the house, was coming down, lost control, hit a person that was on the sidewalk. I'm sure that you guys saw the shoes of the person on the ground. The car hit the person, flew over. The person is deceased in the other side by where the firemen are. There is a deceased person on that side. Now, the person that was driving the vehicle that is there inside the house, they just took her out in that ambulance there. In that ambulance. Those are the shoes of the victim.
Push the scene back to about that corner.
So, well, you guys heard me. The officers, they expanding the scene, so they asking me to step back to the corner. And since this is an ongoing investigation, I'm just going to step back and let them do whatever they need to do. A la gente que habla español, estoy en el 693 de North Broadway, el carro que están mirando adentro de esa casa, perdieron el control, pegaron a una persona que estaba caminando, la persona está muerta, está del otro lado porque... Yeah. Thank you, man. That's possibly the family members. Teresa, not everyone is okay. There is one deceased person that is on the other side of that house. The ambulance just took the lady, the driver that was inside the car, and another person. So what I am told is that car that you see inside the house lost control, hit the pedestrian, killed the pedestrian. The pedestrian is on the other side of the house. But no, not everything is okay. The police officers are now talking to people, trying to get hands on the surveillance video, security video, to see, to do the investigation and come to a conclusion of how this happened. Was speed involved? Was a medical condition? Unknown at this time. All that is confirmed is that there is a vehicle inside that house. There is a fatality, a pedestrian that was walking by. He's deceased, I am told, and he's on the other side of the house. As you guys can see, the officers are kind of taping this. I'm okay. If you need to move, you tell me. You want to tell me on camera what you heard? You want to tell me on camera what you heard?
From
Here.
what happened to you?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
On camera? So, sir, can you tell me more or less what you heard, what you saw?
So we all just heard a really loud, like, bang noise. So we came out to see that it's just that car, like, sticking into the house. We ran over there, and my dad's the one who first saw it. There was a dead body on the other side of the house.
A male or female?
You can't recognize it. That's how terrible that it looked. Yeah, like, there's no, like, probably one leg missing. You can't even, it's so unrecognizable, that body. I didn't even know if it was, like, an actual human person. That's how terrible it looked. And, like, what most likely we think happened was that person was most likely walking on the sidewalk, and that car came in, hit them. Their shoes are still on the by that garage area of that house, and they flew over to the other side, and the car went straight into the building.
So the car was traveling northbound, down.
Yeah, it has to be driving this way down. Yeah, it's impossible for it to be going that way, because you have to drive extremely fast for you to end up in somebody's house. That's that high up there.
Now, was anyone hurt from inside the house?
No, I'm not sure, but I do know that I saw the woman inside the car. Like, I saw somebody moving, so I told the firefighter that there was somebody that's alive in that car, and they ran over and checked on the person. She did survive, and they took her in the. Yeah,
but
they also took the people inside the house.
That's what I'm asking. Yeah. There was people inside the house that.
Yeah, I don't know if the people inside the house were, like, injured, but they did take them to the hospital. I'm pretty sure. I don't know if they were, like, really hurt. They might have been extremely shaken up by what happened. I mean, who wouldn't?
Unbelievable.
You would think you're safe in your own house at least, right? Wouldn't expect a car to be sticking through your...
But, you know, this shows how fragile our lives are. In 1 second, everything can change.
I was coming from my work, and I'm working in the hospital. So she told me, my sister told me, this is what happened here. When I was coming and I was talking to my husband that our life is, in a minute, anything can happen. We can't even stay inside the house. Look at that. I'm living here for 30 years and never ever see something like that in my life. This is so
just unbelievable.
unbelievable. Look at the car. Where the car is.
Kind of speed they are driving.
Yeah, he had to come very fast, because you see he hit the brakes and he flew over to the.
And this road, there is a speed limit. If you drive even 60, I don't think we can drive through here. There is a speed limit. I can't imagine how many miles per hour she was driving. That's impossible. Something I don't know.
I'm
something
saying, you know.
wrong with the car or she or what.
That's what I was thinking. I don't know. Maybe something happened to her. She lost. But even if something happened, I don't know. I don't want to speculate. But
Diesel is more drug here. Diesel is more drug and everything.
yeah,
Yeah, I'm
We
saying
don't,
that.
we don't, we don't know.
we don't know. The person could felt bad. We don't know. Now the police has to investigate and come to the conclusion. Yeah.
She was inside. She heard the noise. That's why she had to come out.
Yeah.
Please stay.
Imagine. I imagine. Yeah. Well, you guys heard from eyewitnesses. Well, not exactly eyewitness, but people that lived right across the street. They heard the bang. They came running. They said that they saw a deceased person on the other side. The person was very much unrecognizable. The body is still there. The lady of the vehicle, they took it out on the ambulance just now, well, a few minutes ago, and she was a little bit shaken up.
that's the lady from the house. Right there in the pink pants.
Yeah. That lady was the lady that I believe was inside the house. Again, for those that are just logging in, this is North Broadway, more exactly 693 North Broadway, a car inside the house. I am told that that vehicle was traveling northbound, lost control of the vehicle, hit a pedestrian, hit and killed the pedestrian that was walking by. The pedestrian is still on the ground on the other side. The driver of the vehicle was transported to the hospital about 10 minutes ago. The lady that is right there with the police, not the one on a long dress, the other lady that is talking with the police detectives, it's one of the occupants of the house. She's talking with the police at this time. You know, to get police needs information at this time. The lady that just walked by me with the long hair, the blonde hair, and the gentleman, I believe they are family members of the occupants of the house. They were desperate when they got here, but they are a little bit more relaxed because they see that their friends or family members are okay. That's the lady, one of the occupants of the house.